Hey, it's John here from Planet Kambo. In this video, I want to talk about something that comes up with Kambo and can be a problem for some people, and this is the face swelling, or we call it frog face. Now, when you're in a Kambo process, sometimes fluid can go to the face, and during the process your face can swell up and you kind of look like a frog, and that's why we call it frog face. So you can start to feel the skin tightening around your mouth. Your lips feel like they're getting bigger. They'll feel the skin on your lips will feel tight as well. And if you look at yourself in a mirror during the process, sometimes your face blows up. Now, it's nothing to be alarmed about. It's not a problem. It's not dangerous. It's just as the body is starting to release the toxins and release fluid, sometimes some of this fluid goes to the face. So in this video, I want to talk about a way that you can prevent this face swelling from happening, and a couple of things you can do afterwards. So if you do get this face swelling, things that you can do to help to make it go down more quickly. So in terms of preventing it from happening, during the Kambo process, if you sit upright and you keep your head upright as much as possible, you're much less likely to have this frog face. And because Kambo works to open the body, it opens up blood vessels. You know, it's a vasodilator. It opens up the lymphatic system. When you lean forward, as I said, and you put your head over that bucket, it's going to allow a lot of the fluid, a lot of the fluid that your body's going to be releasing to move to the face. So during the process, try and sit as upright as possible. If it bothers you, I don't mind. It doesn't really make much difference to me. So I'm quite comfortable to be, when I do Kambo, I like to be on all fours over the bucket. That's the way that I'm most comfortable. But if you know, getting a swollen face after is a problem for you, then try and sit up during the process as much as possible and try and keep your head up. So as you're purging, try and keep your head up as much as you can. Now, in terms of reducing swelling once it's happened, there's a protocol you can follow. The first thing is to keep your head up as much as possible. So obviously you know this, when you have some kind of injury and you know, there's inflammation or bruising, they always say to keep it raised, and the same thing goes here. So obviously during the day when you're out and about and you're at home, you're going to be sitting up. But when you're sleeping at night, if you've got a swollen face, what you could try and do is try and raise your head up. So you can use pillows, or you can, if you've got a bed that inclines, you can raise the incline of the bed to keep your head up as much as possible. Something else you can do is using hot and cold. Now, hot and cold works for different people, works differently for different people. Some people respond really well to heat, others to cold. So my advice to you would be, the first thing to try is heat. So you can either use maybe a hot water bottle or a hot towel. And what you want to do is you want to put that on your face. Make sure it's not too hot. But what the heat will do is it will help to open, and it will help to open blood vessels, open channels, to allow that fluid to drain away. And then the other thing you could do, of course, is to use some kind of cold compress. And obviously with cold, what that's going to do is that's going to constrict blood vessels. So my advice would be to go with the heat first. Use heat to try and get the fluid to drain away. And then if there's any residual swelling, then you can use a cold compress on your face, and that might also help to reduce inflammation. But there isn't really any hard and fast information on this, on what works really well for Kambo for removing face swelling. So my advice to you is to experiment yourself, see what works better, whether it's hot or whether it's cold. Obviously, after a Kambo process, you want to make sure you look after yourself. You want to eat well. You want to make sure you're hydrated. But ultimately, frog face is nothing to worry about. It's not a problem. It's not dangerous. But for some people, obviously, if they have certain jobs, or they're worried about being seen with a swollen face, then this is the protocol that you can follow to help to get that swelling to go down. So I hope you found this video interesting. If you'd like to find out more about Kambo, then please check out the planetkambo.com website. If you're interested in learning how to do Kambo for yourself so you can heal yourself and other people, then please click the link below this video and you can check out the Planet Kambo Certified Practitioners Training course. That's all from me for now. I'll see you in the next video.